Ekkarma.com presents Why Has the Phone Made an Entry into the Loo? Our lives are getting complicated. As the complexity increases, so does the increase in impatience within us. We do not have time for anything. We want to utilize even the 15 minutes inside the loo, as sitting there doing your stuff is no longer a necessity. The initial purpose was to utilize those 15 minutes, but in the process, we have increased it to more than an hour sometimes. The whole reason for saving 15 minutes initially got defeated due to the increase in time. As I have discussed earlier in another article, one of the reasons for the addiction to tech is not wanting to be bored. That 15-minute also, sitting on the pot, we do not want to be bored. Earlier, we would be thinking about things. Most of the time used to get great ideas during those 15 minutes, as that is the time we have nothing else to do in our brains. Phone usage also stopped our thinking at that time. We have got so used to our phones that it has become an addiction. We can't imagine a moment without it. The addiction has got to such a state that we can't keep it down. Even if we do, we pick it up to check for messages, emails, or news shorts, YouTube videos, TikTok, you name it. Expectations and the fear of missing out. At the root, I think, is our underlying fear of missing out. What if I miss out on seeing the message as it comes? What if I miss that shorts video as it comes? This is the first step in our addiction journey. The second step is the expectations we have of people. When we send messages or emails, we expect people to respond immediately. Over time, we let people know about this expectation. Why did you not respond to the message I sent 10 minutes earlier? Why did you not respond to the email I sent 5 minutes earlier? Are some of the things we explain to our friends and loved ones. The result of this is now our ingrained behavior, as we do not want to be in that awkward discussion about not responding immediately. Addiction. As it gets worse, it converts into a proper addiction. Our brain gets used to the constant overdose of our phone usage. If it doesn't get it for some time, it forces the person to go and check the phone. Due to the expectations and fear of missing out discussed earlier, the net result is the addiction that we get into. This addiction is no different than substance addiction. We need the proper help to get out of it. This addiction causes us to take the phone for the basic thing that should have been completed in 15 minutes. As we sit on the pot browsing the internet or looking at messages and videos, we lose the sense of time and end up spending nearly an hour inside the loo. What can Bedoni? We need to do serious introspection of our habits. If we can train our brains for this addiction, we can do the detox and get out of this addiction too. The key is to distract our brain when it is craving that addiction. Maybe meditation is one thing that can help too. When we want to go to the phone, maybe we can do a minute of meditation or a simple breathing exercise. You can look at my article on breathing anxiety, how breathing exercises can help. Distract yourself when you are craving the phone. Go play with your pet if you have one. Play with your kids if you have kids. Talk to your wife or loved ones in your house. Pick up a book. Reading is a very good way to detox. Pick up some habits. It could be stamp collection, coin collection, or whatever you feel is your passion. Developing your passion as a habit is very important. Habit forming of your passion is better and more important in your fight against addiction to the phone. Leave the phone on the table and do not mix it with the loo. If you think that you have control and are not addicted to the phone, then my challenge would be to go without checking your phone for a few hours. I want to hear the challenge is accepted.